Greetings, I'm Rob Chapman and welcome to a look back over the past almost 12 years of YouTube. Isn't that mad? Almost 12 years. 2006 I started this YouTube channel, and since then, it's going to be 2018. This is the 2019th video I'm uploading to this channel. I currently have the same number of videos as the year we're about to enter, which is absolutely insane. I have taken the time, and it's terrifying, to work out the average duration of video, the average time it takes to edit a video. And I'm not kidding you, it's like a year of solid editing. And if you would have watched them all back to back, it's a terrifying amount of time. So if you have seen them all, I'm sorry and thank you. So I mailed that to a few of my friends and colleagues and said I was going to make this video, but I didn't give them the full picture of why, just that it was a look back. So cue a few interesting memories from the past and a few of my friends.
Chappers, 2,000 videos of your face all over the internet and counting. That is awesome. Nice one. Okay, so the first video of Rob that I saw, and in fact the only video I saw of Rob before I met him, was the Python Skin N4 video at World Guitars. Believe it or not, it was something to do with Nuno Betancourt, and it was the Python Skin N4 video. And I saw that, I watched that demo, and then I met you at the Stoke, where basically we had a quick conversation, turned into a jam, turned into me, Ben and Dave and Rob, turned into Dorje, turned into everything else that's happened since. I guess in terms of Rob having a positive effect on me, well, yeah, to be fair, you've kind of facilitated my entire music career taking off, really, so thank you very much, man. Like, meeting you was genuinely life-changing in many ways. We've done a lot and it's been really sick, and just thank you very much for that. And again, huge congrats on the 2,000 plus videos. I think the funniest, there's two really funny things that I will always remember. The first one being when you couldn't quite get a word out on an Andertons video, so you stuck your tongue out and slapped it really hard and then carried on talking, which was hilarious. And the second one being, we were having a Dorje practice in Trowbridge at the rehearsal room, and you'd stuck the camera up in the corner on top of the PA speaker, and you went to run and jump into it, and instead you tripped up and fell into the amplifiers, thus absolutely stacking it. So yeah, those two things absolutely will never forget. In any case, I love you, man. You're a brother, and congratulations. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hey Rob, Zach here from Mythos Pedals. When we first met, you were coming around America doing your first Chapman Guitars tour, and I thought, I've got to meet this guy. So I built the last big box Mjolnir that I think I made just for you. I drove to the venue, I had it in a pedal box, and I was like, guarding it thinking, I am such a dork for bringing a pedal to this. And waited in line, I was admittedly very nervous, and I finally got to meet you and hand you the pedal, and you were so excited, and all that tension, all the nerves went away, and I realized you're just the guy that you appear to be, and that's awesome because there's no airs about you. It's just excitement for guitars, love of what you do, and a passion for creating content that people really enjoy. And I know that 2,000 videos is just a start. There's so much more that's going to come. I'm happy that we've been able to work together, and I have a tiny part in your sound. That's so awesome. Thanks. And best of luck for everything that's to come.
We've managed to accrue on this channel over 222 million views, which is more than some terrestrial British television channels would manage. It's it's a huge accomplishment, and I'm not talking about just from me. I'm talking about from the people that work with me, the people that you don't always get to see. People that like Rory, who does a lot of the editing for me now. After I did the first 1,000 videos, I thought I could really use someone who is incredible, and Rory is an incredible editor and good friend. So thank you to Rory.
Yeah, I remember when I first met Rob Chapman. It was in a 2007 support group for YouTube guitarists whose names rhymed with Rob Napkin. Me and Rob really hit it off. We were the only ones there. I was all, hey, I know you from your amazing guitar reviews. And he was like, hey, I know you from that video where a cat eats pancakes. We chatted a lot about where we saw this whole YouTube thing going and plans for the future, and he told me someday he was gonna own his own guitar company. And I was all, no way. He was all, way. I was like, no. But sure enough, 13 years later, I get a call from who else but good old Bobby Chaps. He told me, got that company now, and we'd like to offer you a signature model guitar. And I told him, whoa, that's a big deal. So I got some stipulations. I'm gonna need at least 27 strings on it, or I'm walking. And then after much negotiation, we ended up with the current model. And after 2 years or so with it, and a 6-string version that followed, I couldn't be happier. Working with Rob and the whole Chapman Guitars team has been one of the coolest and most rewarding aspects of my professional career, or just my life in general. And I'm so fortunate to be able to be associated with and working alongside such talented and passionate people. It's a real pleasure. Every now and then I'll just text Rob out of the blue and be like, look at my guitar, it's so cool. And he's like, yeah, I know, it's crazy. I'm like, geez, look at this thing. This is nuts. Whoa. Or something like that. Sometimes I get a bit hazy on the details. That might have not been our last conversation, but I do know that all my experiences with Rob Chapman have been really positive.
The problem with saying thank you is that I work with so many people. I mean, you know, if you look at the Andertons team, the Chapman Guitars team, my various bands and projects, you know, I could be saying thank you for a good 45 minutes and I'd probably forget somebody. If you work with me, and you're my bro or my sis, thank you. I really appreciate the help that you've given me in my career and in my life and the things that it's enabled me to be able to do.
Ah, Chappers. It's the captain here. It's Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas. I'm out just doing a few last-minute errands and thought I'd drop you a video to congratulate you on the incredible milestone of being on YouTube for 12 years. I really can't thank you enough for showing me the wonders of YouTube, helping us reach hundreds of thousands, if not millions of more people through the wonders of the interweb. So I thought I'd shoot this video from Guildford's very own castle. Is that appropriate? There we are, a little bit run down. You could probably buy it, to be fair, Rob. Move in, you, Nat and Theo, Lord Chappers of Guildfordshire. Anyway, what's been my favourite video that we did? You know what, I am not a million miles away from the graveyard where I danced dressed as Michael Jackson to the Thriller tune for our Christmas special nativity play that we did a few years ago. Who'd have honestly thought that a business could make a video like that to market themselves? You'll be a friend for life for sure. Well, you already are. You've pioneered YouTube for musicians, I think, and well done. Well done, old bean. Have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you in the new year. Take care. Bye.
Hi Rob, congratulations on making 2,000 embarrassing dad videos with over 220 million views. Little Theo is going to be so proud of you when he grows up and realises there's nowhere for him to hide from his dad's rise to fame. For me, the last few years have pushed me to the limits of sanity, with the idea of me making a mistake in my work will receive the wrath of the guitar community worldwide. The rewards, however, far outweigh the pain and suffering. I am very proud to be part of this crazy train. You're an incredible inspiration to millions of people, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Much love and happiness, bro. Peace.
Yeah, wow, 222 million views, 2018 videos, and about 12 years of working on YouTube. It's time for things to change. I recently went to California on a business trip with Chapman Guitars, and in a sudden flash of realization, it occurred to me that I probably need to spend slightly less time reviewing effects pedals and demonstrating guitars, and probably should put more time into my own guitar company, which has just exploded. And I mean, it's absolutely thanks to you guys that watch these videos and leave good or bad comments and like or dislike or whatever. If you're involved in this window that I'm in here, then thank you.
Hello! First off, I just want to say I'm shooting a Christmas video now. It's not how I normally walk around in December. So Rob, congratulations on 2,000 videos on YouTube. That's a hell of a lot of work. And yeah, just great work, buddy. So your channel was one of the first music gear channels that I got into on YouTube. I just love the gear stuff combined with great personality. And I've been fortunate enough to meet you a couple of times in person, and you definitely are just the way that you are in the videos. Positive, engaged, and you know a lot of stuff. One of my favorite videos has to be the Miku pedal one. I just laughed out loud. I'm really proud to be a Chapman Guitars artist because it's great guitars and awesome people working there. So I want to wish a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you, Rob, and all of your followers, and I'll see you later.
About 2 years ago, Rob was nice enough to invite myself and my bandmate Jared Dines out to what was then the clinics for his brand new Chapman guitar line. So we go out to the venue and there's several hundred people there. It's a really good hang, and Rob and Bia get up on stage to thank everybody, and they have their guitars on. They get around to thanking and shouting out, you know, me and Jared. The crowd kind of go nuts, and they're like, "Oh wow, that's awesome! You know, all the YouTube guys are here." So we get called up on stage, and we get handed guitars. Well, Jared plays drums in Rest Repose, and I play guitar. And they were like, "Why don't you guys play a song?" And we didn't have anything to play. Like, there was nothing prepared. It was totally off the cuff. It was totally hilarious, and it was a fantastically embarrassing time, but it was a lot of fun, and people were laughing, and it was just a real solid hang. But I will never forget showing up and getting on stage with the mighty Rob Chapman and Bia and having absolutely nothing to play. Congratulations, Rob, on 11 years of success. Love you, man.
Hi guys, it's Matt here from the middle of the countryside. So I was introduced to Rob's videos in about 2010 by Dave Hollingworth. I think we once saw Rob in Andertons when we all lived in Guildford. I watched a few of his Chappers and the Captain videos, and then actually ended up buying an ML2 from the very first Chapman Guitars run. Then I guess I met him somehow, I think in a weird sequence of events in the boiler room for a big jam night. And now obviously I've known you a few years, dude, and it's been a bit of a ride. I have the pleasure of working with Rob every day and know him really well as a friend. So dude, congratulations on 2,000 videos, and I'll see you soon.
It's just been a hell of a ride, but it's time for a change. And don't worry, I'm not going to just jump off of YouTube and disappear. I'm just going to start gradually to focus my time where I am definitely more required. Now that means focusing on things like my family, my new son, things like my guitar company and my bands, and a bit less time on YouTube. I think 2018 probably will be the last year of my full-on YouTube career. And what I'll do then is I'll gradually slow it down. Things will relax a little bit. You'll see, regular uploads, but they'll be less frequent. There'll be less demonstration, product review based, and there'll be more me having fun with all the people that you know. I'll put more budget into the videos, and they'll probably be a bit longer.
My wife and I were fortunate enough to attend a Doorjay gig in 2015 at the Borderline in London, where we met Rob and the guys after the show. And at that point, I'd already contacted them to offer my services at Chapman Guitars, and they were very gracious enough to take me on as kind of a freelance worker. And now, after all this time, I'm now working for the company, which is an amazing thing. I'm very proud of this company and what we've achieved over the last couple of years, and excited for the future. So thanks Rob and the guys, and look forward to the future.
Rob Chapman, congratulations on 11 years of whatever it is that you call what you do. You're a crazy teenage boy trapped in a grown man's body, but you're somebody that I love dearly. Meeting you in 2014 was a massive turning point in my life. Everything in my life and in many of the people that my family, everything has changed, dramatically in that amount of time. You were gracious the moment I met you, and you are gracious in every way to this very moment. We've had a tremendous amount of great times together. We've stood together, we've played and sang together, we have sat together, we have shat together in truck stops across the United States, like multiple times. There is a kinship that is undeniable when you meet someone who is so very different from you, and yet deep down inside, so very much the same. And I can't say thank you enough for everything you've done for not only me, but for Rift City and all the Rift City employees, and everything great that's happened. And I wish you nothing but years and years and years of more success in what you do. You are many things, but I will say the most important thing you are, and the most important thing that I've had the pleasure to see you turn into, is a dad. And that is your future, my friend. And I hope the YouTube thing continues. But lots of babies for you and Nat. It's my wish for you. And I will wrap this up by once again saying thank you from the bottom of my heart. This guy wants to say something too.
Hey Rob, just wanted to say thank you very much for supporting me as a player through and through everything that since you've become a part of the whole Rift City.
Since he's came in like a tornado in our lives, and right? Hey buddy, over and out.
Mr. Chapman, looking back 11 years, 2,000 videos, over 2,000 videos, a lot of them here. I mean, just recently, the recent couple of years, the amount of videos we've shot together has been absolutely incredible. We've had some amazing fun times. I think every time is fun. I remember the first time we met. We met at that notorious video. It's been real, man. It's been good. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a great time every time. And thank you very much for coming here and filming with us and drinking coffee and playing guitar. Congratulations. Here's to another 11 years, and here's to another 2,000 videos. Hopefully 1,000 of them will be here with me. Maybe about 50 of them I will probably have my pants down, if you don't mind. But hey, let's see what happens. Rob, love you, man.
So there you go. Guys, I just want to say Happy Christmas. It might even be Christmas already, wherever you live. Happy New Year. And thank you so much for being a part of this incredible journey for me and all the guys and the bands and the guitar company and Andertons and everywhere. That's probably Santa Claus. See you later. Chappers out.